Hey guys, it's Drew the Tech Guy here, and I'm back to give you my March update on my top 5 apps for Windows Phone. You might notice I've got a different phone. This one here is the Lumia 1520, and it's an absolute beast. It is humongous. But anyway, let's jump right in. App number 1 is an app called WebApps. Now, WebApps is an awesome replacement for all of the apps that you cannot get on Windows Phone. Let's be real, some apps just aren't available, so this is the next best thing. What WebApps does is it takes a mobile website and it kind of turns it into an app for us. So for example, I'll show you on my start screen, I have a web app for YouTube. It removes your navigation bar, so you can't navigate to other pages, but that's kind of what we want. We want this to have the look and the feel of a real app. App number 2 is an app called Number 1 Toolkit, and it has an absolute plethora of functions and tools all included in the app. Now, Windows Phone includes a lot of cool things and a lot of cool features in it, but surprisingly one of the things it doesn't include is a timer. So this is what I use as my timer app, amongst other things. For example, you can open up this one here. You can set a cooking timer or whatever you like. It's got a bunch of different tools, things like a ruler, a torch, currency converters. You've got stopwatch here. I probably haven't even used half of these things, but it's good to know that they're there in case I do need them. But Number 1 Toolkit is my go-to as a timer app and as a toolkit and all that kind of stuff. It is ad supported, so you will see some ads in it, but I think that's a fair trade-off to get all these awesome tools. App number 3 is a really fun one. It's a game. Now, a lot of you might recognize what these controls are here. And yes, surprisingly, this is an emulator. Windows Phone has somehow released this, but this is particularly an emulator for Crash Bandicoot 2. You'll find it on the App Store. Unfortunately, there's no Crash Bandicoot 1 or Crash Bandicoot 3, but I mean, this is pretty awesome despite that. It's fully working, I've been playing it for a while. I'll just show you a bit of gameplay now. This is the first level, but as you can see, fully functional, the frame rate is beautiful. Obviously I'm not a great player. Yeah, as you can see, everything works. It's really fast. I will tell you it takes a little bit of time to load. I do have a really fast device here, so it may take a little bit longer on lower end Lumias, but I think it's a fair trade-off considering the awesome game that you get. I like it just for the nostalgia, really. It's an awesome throwback to when I was a kid. I really think you guys should check this out. Now, app number 4 is kind of another utility for you. This one's called UC Browser. What it is it's a replacement browser for Windows Phone. I know for me on the stock Internet Explorer browser, sometimes websites just don't load correctly. And when that happens, I'm kind of stuck. So this has been my kind of alternative to that. The interface is really cool. You've got this awesome tab switcher that you can use. You've also got this home screen where you can pin all the most frequently used websites you go to. For example, I've got YouTube on there. I wouldn't use it as a permanent replacement for Internet Explorer, especially because you can't set it as a default. But I think if you've got websites that you can't access or you can't render correctly on the stock browser, definitely check out this one. I really enjoy it. I think it's a really great app. App number 5 is an app called Cal. It's a calendar app, and if you've noticed from my last video, I do love my replacement apps. The reason I use Cal as my calendar app is I love the interface. Whenever there's a minimal interface or just a well-designed app, I jump on it because I want to support that kind of thing. This is a paid app, but I really do think it's worth the investment. I'll show you some of the views, so you can look at month view obviously. You can also jump over to week view and have a look at what you've got coming up. You've also got agenda view, which is my favourite view, and that just gives you a big overview of what you've got coming up during the week. Now, for any one of these, you can click on them, see a bit more detail, especially if you've saved some notes for that or a location. Those details will appear here, and I love how it looks on this. I think it's a worthwhile investment. I just love the way that it works. I love supporting kind of indie developers as well. So this is app number 5. Really think you guys should get on it. So those are my top 5 apps for March. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Let me know down in the comments, what are your favourite apps at the moment? I'd really like to know what you guys are using. Also, let me know down in the comments what you want to see on this channel. Do you want to see more app reviews? Do you want to see some reviews of phones, tutorials maybe? Let me know down in the box below. I love hearing your feedback and I love interacting with you guys. So yeah, keep it coming and I hope to see you next time.